Hey everybody, this is TruePowerIsMine, the host of TPIMSR Live. This show has been pre-recorded, so let's roll the clip.
Hey,
Awesome, awesome. Would you, everyone knows Dr. Short. Dorothy, well, could you just tell us a little something about you? I'm actually recording this now.
yeah, my name is Dorothy Gaines. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. And when I went to prison, I was 35 years old. I'm now 61. In 1995, with a sentence of 19 years and 7 months because I had no information for the government. Not that I sold drugs, I used drugs. It was conspiracy charge.
So it was she won't snitch, so they gave her 20 years.
Wow. So did it?
So I left behind a 9-year-old son, 11-year-old daughter, and an 18-year-old daughter. When my 18-year-old was in college, she had to come out of school to support my children because she didn't want them to go to a foster home. And my mother was dying of cancer when I went to prison.
Mm-hmm. And the judge that convicted her, he was forced to. They had laws that compelled the judge when they were innocent. So the very judge that convicted her led the charge to get her out of jail, saying, I didn't become a judge to convict innocent people. They wouldn't even listen to the judge, Weaver. And she had no criminal convictions prior to that. I think maybe there was a check that bounced or something. But yeah, she's a black soccer mom. And what happened? One of these old player-hating ex-boyfriends was mad that she moved on because she wanted someone decent to be around her kids. He didn't want to come off of drugs. When the popo picked his ass up, they had a deal. There's always a deal for coons, y'all. Black traders are spoiled. That's why there's so many of them.
Right?
They offer him, we'll clean all your records and let you become a confidential informant. All you got to do is name all the people we want to jail, black, as drug kingpins, and we'll let your ass go free. Even though you got a record as a junkie and a liar. And
he named his mother and myself. Hold on 1 minute, please.
Yeah.
His mother. These were weak-ass, faggotized black men. They put all these sisters under Clinton, under the Biden bill. Joe Biden, that bionic sissy, Joe Biden. There was 1,100% increase in the number of black women being thrown in jail because of Joe Biden. And he's counting on black women to vote for him. Are we effing crazy for this man? I hate Joe Biden.
Oh my God! You said 1,100% increase.
That's what Joe Biden did to black women. I see them running after him, and that bitch Simone Sanders, I could punch her in her face. I wish I could be a trans for just 5 minutes so I could lay on her. You didn't see that interview she did on CNN with the bald-headed black dude that's normally weak? He asked her one softball question, and she said, the bill went too far. Millions of our people thrown in jail and destroyed, and it's just too far? And the Democrats tried to take stuff out that the Republicans put it in? You didn't hear? I mean, Joe Biden, that monster. And so I got my friend here, Dorothy. She's got CPD.
I'll take with y'all.
They didn't even clean it, so they've been exposed to animal feces. It gets all in your lungs, and you can't breathe. They let the folks smoke. You can't smoke at your job. You can't smoke in a restaurant, but they let them smoke in jail, right?
Right.
Oh yeah, and the walls are completely yellow. But now I understand. I filed paperwork on that while I was incarcerated about that smoking, secondhand smoke around us. And now they got, even sell cigarettes in the feds. Now, of course, the officers probably still bring them in and charge them like $30 a pack.
That much?
Yeah, and people would pay that. Yeah, that's why all that stuff goes in prison.
So cigarettes are still the currency.
Oh yeah,
and drugs, and coffee, and chips and candy.
Mm-hmm.
And the other currency is snitching. being a screw, being like
it's no drug in prison than on the street.
Yeah, that's right. And so Dorothy's in jail, and I'm just telling you, I called all kinds of people. They go your buddies again, dude. I called the NAACP. I called everybody and said, there's a black grandmother in jail, never done nothing to nobody. Help me get her out. And they turned their back on me, and they said, well, you know, she had to have done something. They don't just convict people. And you've been lied to. I guess what's going on with you and the woman behind bars? You want to get that out for yourself?
Oh.
You know, and now, right now, that movie came out called Guilt by Association. Mercedes Ruel put that out, and it's based some of them off my case. And it's a powerful movie that anybody need to watch. Also, Snitch, that came out in 1999, with Oprah by Kale. Documented that she came to the prison where I was, etc. Even how this guy turned on his own lawyer just to name somebody to get out of prison.
That's just so much. This the mind games that you had to endure while you were incarcerated. This seems unfavorable.
And it's made black people not trust each other. There was a town in Texas where there was this one cracker, and he had everybody black in the town, almost half the people in jail. Usually small.
Yeah, it's in Tulia, Texas. In Tulia, Texas.
And you can use phantom. You don't even need I can simply say you did it. Now, as much as they don't believe, when we have evidence, we have videotapes in real time, a cop killing black folks, nobody see nothing. But if you're a coon and a snitch and a screw, they'll believe anything you say against another person as long as you can destroy their family. And
he put all those people in prison in Texas because he would write numbers down on his leg. And come to find out, all he allowed these people. It was a big lawsuit, it was a big thing. I went to that march in Tulia, Texas. So you need to pull that up. It was one white guy that stood up for them people. One white state trooper that stood up for them. And they wanted to hurt him because he didn't go down for the wrong. And they talked about how they raided those people out with their underwear on, the hair wasn't combed early in the morning. It was a mess in Tulia, Texas. So you can pull that up.
What year did this go down?
This went down like 2001. All you gotta do is pull up Tulia, Texas, and you'll see it.
It's Tulia, Texas.
Tulia.
Tulia, Texas, and not only that, my brother, you need to understand something. This increased the violence, the drugs, the confusion. Our black kids being sexually trafficked, everything resulted because of this. And see, it was a trial balloon. If they could throw a black grandmother with nothing in jail, they could get everybody. You had a little bit of weed, you could pick up anybody. You did something, you with someone, you in the car with someone, you know someone, you went to school with someone.
That's it. That's what conspiracy is all about.
Yeah, that's why Mercedes Ruel played it. That's a good movie to put it on top. Is that Guilt by Association that came out? That is a powerful movie. And Snitch that came out in 1999. That Oprah Raquel documented. It showed you how you just be afraid to be around anybody. You couldn't. And anybody could just name a name. That's all they wanted was names.
Dang. And
you get more time for conspiracy than you do for actually selling the drugs.
Right. I've heard about that, like where the drug kingpin is often immune, and people underneath them will have to take the fall from time to time, especially during election years.
Yeah.
So, how
did a lot of people that got life sentences and all that in prison? Those people that only for the count. If I said that we had, if I was in a conspiracy and I said that we stole 10 keys, you would get your time based on 10 keys. Not that you stole. Not that you stole, but if I said it was 10 keys in a conspiracy, that's what your time it will be calculated on.
Whoa. That's creepy. That's scary. So, in other words, it doesn't mean if you did it, doesn't mean they even have proof. They just believe that you might have been involved in messing around with them 10 keys.
Yeah.
That's terrifying.
I mean, that conspiracy law, if they would just eliminate the conspiracy law, do you know how many people would be in prison?
How many do you think wouldn't be there?
The prison would be empty. I was in prison with grandmothers. I was in prison with a whole family from North Carolina. It was the mother, the granddaughter, the mother, the daughter, and the grandmother. It was 3 generations, and they had like 5 sons that was in another prison, in the male prison.
So the whole family's wiped out.
The whole family was wiped out.
No.
The grandmother died in prison. She was 80-some years old, and 2 sons had died in prison. They had a life sentence. They had heart attacks. The whole family out of North Carolina was wiped out.
And Joe Biden's supposedly going to bring morality back to the country. I'm sorry, y'all. Donald Trump, screwed though he may be, he does some criminal justice reform. They fight him. Biden puts our grandmothers in jail. He's the savior. Y'all got to get out my face. Everybody gets into my face. You know, I don't really, when you know people like Dorothy, I don't care what nobody says about certain things. This is how I am. When you see this stuff, and by the way, I went to everybody. I went to Negroes in Congress. I went to everybody saying, why y'all making them lock up black grandmothers? That's what some of us have as our grandparents. If you kill off our grandparents, there's no future.
Right.
And nobody wanted to hear. Just one person. And they destroyed her later. See Dolores Tucker. She's the one that was giving Tupac a hard time about the language being used. Tupac was set up, and they destroyed C. Dolores Tucker too. They messed her up, man. She died from congestive heart failure. You know why? She was saying, stop making this music that denigrates black people, right?
Right.
Stop making this music that puts...
1 minute, please.
Okay.
Stop doing this and setting us up. And you know what happened? They got mad. And so you know what they did? They set her up. Yes, they did. They set C. Dolores Tucker up. And they put a $100 million lawsuit against her to shut her up. Oh, yes, they did. And there was so much stress, it killed her.
Damn,
this black woman ended up. You don't have to like her stance on gangster rap. She liked rap music. She wanted to set up a record label so black youth didn't have to cuss or do stuff they wouldn't be ripped off by designers and other people.
Right.
And they put $100 million suit on her, and it killed her. It caused her to die over time. They wore her down. But I'll tell you something. That sister stood up for black people and for black children. You name. I mean, it's incredible how we turn our backs on people. You know what I'm saying? How we don't remember what's going on. What's up with us? What happened to us? Why are we so foolish?
Because we're scared, Doctor. We're collectively scared, and some of us are too scared to even admit that. You know, it seems like this is a common tactic.
We're too proud to admit that we're scared.
Right.
We're too proud. Arrogant. I ain't too proud to tell you that. It's me.
That's exactly. I'm still tripping on the lack of support Dorothy received from our so-called leaders, the ones that you're putting money into their pockets. The one, you know, I mean, there's very few of us that actually do get, I guess, money or resources from the community. But when a member of the community needs help, how come no one's around again?
Yeah, I know.
It's sort of like the old preacher, Sister Dorothy. You've been coming to my church for 20 years, religiously, putting in that tithe every Sunday. When you have some sort of financial trouble and you come back, Pastor Weaver, can you help? Well, I can't help you. Sister James, now you got to go.
And that's why I feel the same way I feel now about these churches.
Explain.
All I ask for a letter every week for my church just to be able to get a letter. And I couldn't even get that. One blind member would have somebody write me. She was blind, but she would have somebody write me every week.
Wow. That's a sister. That's a true sister.
I asked her to put my name and address. I said, I'm not ashamed where I am because I didn't put myself here. I'm not guilty of the charge. Put my name on the back of the programs and my address for people to write me. They never did it.
You know, before any self-righteous brothers and sisters gets out there and talk, I ain't gonna talk to no convict. You had better remember, our Lord and all of his disciples were incarcerated at one point in time by Roman law.
And 11 of them got the death penalty. And one of them got prison for life. All of them were crooks.
Exactly.
Martin Luther King was a repeat offender. Malcolm X was a crook. Frederick Douglass was wanted man. They're going to kill him. Had to leave the country. Everyone that ever stood up against this evil has been wanted and an outlaw. I was, thanks to President Obama, for 3.5 years on the terrorist list of this country. I ain't never done anything to anybody but tell the truth. So I was an international criminal. I learned this in Canada, that I was the persona non grata to the world. Says the United States government. Don't let in the end he's a bad person. They didn't want me to be here, and they didn't want me to be able to go anywhere. It's easy. It's easy with this wicked system to be a bad person.
Yes. And once you get demonized as that, like you said in the very beginning, Doctor, when you was talking about Sister James, and you was talking to other black folks about her very serious situation, and the first thing out of their damn mouths, oh, she must have did something wrong. You know, it's like, whatever happened to innocent until you're guilty? Except for when it comes to us. We're already guilty.
That's true.
Now, Sister James, could you tell us a little bit about the organization that you started to stop the incarceration of our people?
Yeah, I've been speaking out about that when I feel like I had been used. You know, I can look back over the years how I went around trying to get things done. You know, I hope my work wasn't in vain, but trying to show people how it is to go to prison. It just brings me to tears to just think about how many people that I was encountered with while I was incarcerated, how I got out to fight about young kids being taken away from their parents. And what I would do, I would take children to see their parents. One girl hadn't seen her parents. She was born in prison. So I was able to take her on Mother's Day to see her mother for the first time. She was 18 years old.
And you got the sisters out of jail. You helped get the girls that were given life for $12.
Right. I fought on those cases. I fought on another case where now they're getting Kim Kardashian and some lawyers out of Texas are fighting to get people out of prison. They just got 37 people gave a life sentence to. But I run around trying to get all this stuff started when I came out of prison, fighting for other people that never settled down to find what my children like. My son told me one day, Mom, you don't even know I don't like ketchup on a hamburger. Because I came out of prison trying to fight and run, trying to make sure this wasn't happening to anybody else, and I didn't take the time to do what I supposed to be doing to just find out what had happened to my children while I was gone. Wow. So now I feel have that guilt feeling about that now.
I bet.
Going into the school, doing plays, to make sure kids was aware that it was guilt by association. If you had a book bag and it had drugs in, and your next person in the class passed it to you, even though you didn't put the drugs in, but you were caught holding this drug. So I opened up a program called Holding the Bag.
You know, this is very serious, y'all. Young people, listen to her. Heed her warning. You better understand who you're dealing with. Who are you rolling with?
Who you run with. Even when you're flying in the airport, it tells you, be careful of holding other people's luggage. Because you are the person that's holding it. You're the one going to be caught with it.
Yes.
Regardless of who put it in there, you are the one, when they come around and ask who bag, they don't care who it is, you are the one that's being caught with it. And that's why I try to instill in kids in school. I had 3 or 4 kids coming to me. I had only heard your story a year ago. I wouldn't have a problem having that. It was a good program to have. holding the bag. And I went to schools all over doing that program.
Sister, what is your honest and sincere opinion on the three strike laws certain states have? If you're, incarcerated three times, the third time you're in there forever.
It should be because it could be something minor. And that's what they're trying to get rid of now, are the three strike laws. Because it could be like one time you may have been in for a small thing of a check. The next time could be a piece of candy. But it shouldn't be a three strike law.
Love you too, baby.
It doesn't value to a person being incarcerated for the rest of their life.
Exactly. Or what about this scenario? Let's say that me, you, and Dr. Short were driving down the street. All right, literally. And not to be sexist or nothing like that. You're driving the car. I'm in the back seat, and Dr. Short's in the passenger side. And I just pull out a Uzi and start shooting everybody as we're going down the road. You guys didn't know I was a lunatic. You guys didn't know I even had the weapon. But who all is going to jail? Excuse me.
Right, and I have a friend of mine that's on a case like that now. They trying to give him a murder charge and life in prison because of something like that happened when I don't even know you have a gun.
Right.
But see, that's why I try to tell kids when they get in the car with people. With this law now, if I'm in the car with you and I have a gun, or the next person has a gun, they take that gun and slide it on the seat where you are. You don't even know that person in that car with the gun. So what you do is you try to make sure that you know what this person has, what's your surroundings before you even start associating with this person. Because you're going to go down for it.
Well, see, this is what I'm saying.
But the law don't care. It don't change the law. The people don't care. When you go downtown and go to court, they don't care. You was in the car. All they want to know is you was in that car. You should have known.
But you know what? They treat black folks who have a situation of just being associated worse than they do a mass killer that's white.
Wow. That's true.
That's right. And I want to touch something here, because I'm going to always do this, Patrick Weaver. This lady has been working for 19 years to help free black women, men, and children. And by the way, even though it was the bitch-ass nigga that sold her out, she don't hate black men. I love her. I've never met her. We've been talking for 20 years. She's the anchor of her family, taking care of her great-grandchildren, her grandchildren, and her children. One of her sons, one of the ones that got hurt by what was going on when she was in jail, someone killed him on his birthday. They blew his head off. She has another son in jail. They tried to kill him 10, 12 times. They tried to cut his head off. I'll send you the picture. I'm not trying to make anybody feel anything. I want folks to understand when they're crying about these illegals down at the border, with 1/3 of them aren't even with their own family. There's a new DNA test they rolled out. Those folks are bringing those children here to human traffic them. Not because they're their biological children. This woman, what she's taken away from her kids, nobody gives a damn. And I have a burden to help her, right? I have to help her. Why? I have to help her because she's the anchor of her family. Her husband died, so no, she didn't have children by 50 different men. Her husband died young. They grabbed her, and so 4 generations are connected to her. If she goes down, that's going to basically destroy that family.
Yes.
Thanks Joe Biden and thanks Coons and the Congressional Black Caucus. They all voted for mass incarceration. That's right. The niggas that you think are fighting for your freedom, that they vote for the Gay Equality Act, and Joe Biden and Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama are our saviors, and we ain't saved.
No.
And one of the things I want to say, Weaver, even right as I speak to you, I've got another story to tell you. I have a doctor that wants to help her. We have been waiting for about 3 weeks for him to send her some funds because she's got a money challenge. When you get a felony conviction and they don't take it off, and it's really hard to make it, especially in a place where you have low wages like Mobile. Do you know that my doctor friend just told me that the government has been trying to bust him for being a drug dealer because he's a pain management doctor? They're trying to extort $8 million from him, and he's committed no crime.
Wow.
He explained to me he had been meaning to send Dorothy money for weeks, but every way he tried to send it, he found himself blocked. So he's got to have an employee of his. He owns 6 doctor offices. He's got to get his employees to send money to Dorothy. His crime is that he helps people, so they decided he had to be stealing. My friend is the prince of the Fonte people from Ghana. I went to Howard with him. He's not a thief. He drives the American-made car. His kids have to have jobs. He's just ordinary. They're not living large. And these people are persecuting him. So here we got it. I'm trying to figure out how to help this sister who just had a child finish college.
Yes.
She said, in spite of all of this, but imagine if you can't even buy them a piece of pizza.
You know, is there,
Because
does she have a PayPal or a Patreon account that we
she's
can
got a
plug?
Cash App.
Can you give us
Cash App.
information? So we
It's
can,
$, capital D, lowercase o, lowercase r, lowercase o, lowercase t, lowercase h. I'm sorry, lowercase t, lowercase h, lowercase y, and capital M as in Mary, G as in gangster, Dorothy MG, $, Dorothy MG. She needs it.
yes.
She
Anybody.
needs it, and she's not mad. She's not mad if she sends you, if you send her $5. They literally tried to cut her son's head off when he was eating last month. I got this. He hasn't done anything. Okay, someone just put baby oil in the microwave. They shouldn't even have microwaves available, and burnt him with it and bit out a piece of his face.
Man.
Probably because he won't have sex with people. You get where I'm coming from? They let the gays terrorize people in jail. Oh, yes, they do. Born that way. No, you weren't born with baby oil in the microwave, biting people's face out when they won't pump you in your behind. Nobody's born like that. That's straight out of hell.
Yes.
You know, in Alabama, the jails are so bad, they've determined that imprisonment in Alabama is a violation of the Constitution. It's cruel and unusual. Did you hear that?
No, I have not. I will look into it.
Cruel and unusual. Did you hear that they take a bucket and chain it to a person and leave them in the room? That way they can doodle in the bucket and they don't have to let them out.
Get out of here. Barbaric.
Yeah, they gave this week is the last week. They gave them 1 week to have it together. This is the last week that the U.S. government gave them to Alabama prison.
To get it together.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to do it. They don't get it there.
They haven't done it in years. They can't do it in a week. They gave them 49 days, and we down to 1 week now.
So what's the consequences
And you-
if they don't get it together?
The government's going to come in and take over.
What, are these private prisons we're talking about?
No, it's a state prison or the fake prison.
And now the federal prison
And let me
system's going to take over.
Well, not that anything's better, but my God, let me tell you something. Being chained to a bucket with not something with flies and maggots and all that stuff. Somebody help me.
Oh my God, that is this. It's just messed up.
Somebody help
that
me.
Somebody right now, as we speak, as the three of us speak, there literally is a soul being basically tortured over there in them prisons. Right now, as we speak.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Right
very
now.
unsettling. Very unsettling.
And my son is one of
And it gets better. It gets better, y'all. All of y'all really support Democrats. I'm not saying the Republicans any good, but why are we supporting Joe Biden? Man that said that he didn't care why people got into trouble, and we just have to get them off the street, just lock them up any effing way.
Wow.
Front runner, and he's counting on black women that he had put in slaves. Y'all gonna vote for this? Y'all wonder why I'm disrespectful? It's not because I hate you. I'm like, why this pimp that's done this to have an aneurysm and drop out. And booty check ain't the answer either. And that's his name, Booty.
Booty check.
That's
This
his
sounds
name.
so nasty.
Booty check. And he is a nasty person. And it's a knife he's trying to pass off on us. It's a, well, you know, born this way. No, you weren't. You weren't born that way.
No, no. You know, you're no more burnt that way. It's all behavior. All right? Gays, being murderers, being rapists, being extortionists, all that's behavior. That's not burned, that's learned. You're born with your eye shape. You're born with the color of your hair. You're born with the color of your skin. But you're not born how you behave upon the earth. That's all up to you. That's your free will. And a lot of us, we don't want to take accountability, even though we've been programmed, even though we've been propagandized. We don't want to accept the responsibility of our own actions, whether they be good or, more importantly, bad. A lot of us has to get on this train of unity, group unity. If not, then you know what, Doctor and Sister James? In 20 years, there's gonna be another 3 folks just like us talking about this very same issue. Because nothing's gonna change.
Right. Well, no, we have to change, and we're trying to change it. And see, think about it. I want to repeat this. This lady comes out of jail after 7 years, everything destroyed, and she begins fighting to free everybody that she can. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that she can, she's fighting to free them. Think about what I'm saying to you. Her family's destroyed. Everything bad happened to her. She's fighting to free her people, right?
Right.
What did you do? I'm talking about, we got to talk about the corruption in the civil rights establishment, y'all. We got to talk about this for a minute. Let me tell you something about people. When you get out there and you start helping people, you'll find that people pimp you. They pimp you. And they'll use you and exploit you and make magazines and websites and put all this money in their pocket. And when Dorothy needs some narrators or some Cracker Jack for her kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing for her. They don't remember her. I reached out to the sentencing project. Well, we don't do that. The asshole that told me they don't do that has a salary. It's based on people thinking that when they give money to folks like that they'll get something. Are you feeling me out now?
Yes.
And so, let me share something with you. I not only call and ask that people help other folks, you know, that follows you, Patrick, that started following me something, and I split it with Dorothy. And it wasn't $10.
Wow.
And I'm telling you, I'm the brokest I've been. It was at least 100. It may have been 2. Dorothy know how much it is, and I didn't make her wait. When I got it, within minutes of me getting it, I got a cash app and sent it to her.
Right.
We got to help one another. Whenever I've had, I've always shared. I'm with a brother right now from East St. Louis. You're going to interview him one day soon, brother. His name is Demond. And I want to tell y'all that I had said to people over Facebook we're going to have a youth project. Well, we got it. We even have a church that's going to host us. We got to run around try to figure out how we can get other stuff. But that's easy for me, I guess, with all my education. Dorothy didn't go to Harvard. Dorothy is a righteous sister. She's got righteousness. She's got love for her people. You know what I'm saying?
Bad. I feel for her so bad. Because that's we absolutely have to do something to stop this from happening to our women and our children. Yes. We got to get tired of this, okay? She deserves better than this. Yes. Yes, I hear you. Loud and clear. She does. We all do.
She deserves better than that. And so, you know, I'm just looking, saying to myself, She's been through all of that, and she won't tell you about she has body pains and this and that from having been locked up in the joint, as Mr. Pryor would say. But she loves her people, man. You can feel the love for her. She's just like my other sister. I just want folks to honest know, when Sister Dorothy, you my witness, have I ever talked down to you about what you've been through?
Oh, no, never.
Okay.
Never, never.
I say black women are bad and I don't love black women. No.
No.
I love me some black women. I love this woman. I've never met her. I'm going to keep do what I can. We got to step it up.
Yes.
We need to care about each other. I don't have to see you or know you. You know, I believe in the Bible, and Jesus told a Roman soldier who he didn't like because Romans ultimately killed him. But if he's serving the sick, I don't even see him. He's fine. Just go on. Did he heal him? Sure he did, according to the scripture. We don't have to sit up under each other and know everybody and sleep in the same bed and pee on each other and go up in the same choir and play basketball to give a goddamn about what's happening.
Yes. Yes.
I don't have to know you, Patrick. I don't even know what you look like. I have no idea. I didn't even know what Dorothy looked like. Someone had to,
Exactly.
had to send. I didn't know who they are. I just know. And let me tell you something. We do have the capacity to come out of this, but we need some faith. But tell your true story. And tell your story, Dorothy and I share. You and I were talking on Thanksgiving, 2000 Thanksgiving. And she called me because I couldn't call her. She's in lockup. And I had a spirit on me, Patrick, so heavy. I didn't want to say anything because it sounds crazy. I don't want to sound crazy. People already think I'm crazy, right? You know that, so I'm not going to help them. But just something told me to tell her, Dorothy, you're going to get out before Christmas.
Yes.
And she and I talked. And we talked. And I said, Dorothy, you're going to think I'm crazy, but if I don't tell you this thing's going to kill me. You're going to get out before Christmas.
Yes.
So we started praying. I mean, God, I don't know. And when you tell people stuff like this, Patrick, it's scary.
It is.
Because you don't want to be fake. I don't want to lie to nobody. She's in jail. I don't want to say something off the wall to somebody that's suffering, their kids are far away and all this. She got out a couple of days before Christmas, within a couple of weeks of our prayer. Is that true, Dorothy?
Yep, got out December 22nd.
Yes.
They sent the paperwork over, and they let me out. I got an immediate release.
Wow. Wow.
And I'm saying to y'all, we got to pray, folks. We got to support one another. We have to believe that we're God's people. We can call for God, and we don't want this one person out. We want them all out.
Yes. Yes. All of them. All the victims.
In fact, I don't even care if they get high. They need drug court for everybody. Drug court for crackers kids. Joe Biden has a niece who stole $100,000 off a credit card because she's a druggie. Joe Biden's son is a druggie. He smokes crack. He smokes cocaine. There was a pipe. Zero Hedge. Look up the website Zero Hedge and look up Biden's son. Chopped off. I'm going on with the phone.
Yes, I think so.
I'll be out in a second.
No, yeah, it just.
Let me tell you something. Biden's son. Hello. Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hold on one second.
There it is. Now your phone came back.
Yeah, now
I started talking about that chump and his punk son. His son smokes crack. His son smokes crack. But he put this woman in jail who never used no drugs, right? She goes to jail and she's not a drug. And this man has kids that are druggies and they free. His son's in the Navy trying to do drugs. They had to kick him out. His other son, they said he died from brain cancer. I think he had AIDS, okay? Because that family's creepy and freaky. And I'm going to keep talking about them. And yes, say you're behind home if you got to vote for this monster. Just put my friend in jail and put our people in jail. Joe
Just to
Biden is
elaborate
poison.
on the son, crack pipe, ID, and badge found in Hunter Biden's rental car. The guy was partying
Yeah.
hard.
And Joe Biden's son that died was the same one that covered up the lynching. They were lynching people in Delaware, and Joe Biden covered it up. Now, but you can hang black men in the public park and nobody talk about it. What do you think they're going to do to the rest of us if we win?
This is terrifying, y'all.
Yes, I need one
No,
is a nice
Joe.
one.
Do
Maybe
not vote for Joe. Sister Dorothy, do you?
Yes, I'm right here.
Now, do you said that you kind of go to schools and talk to young folks about the dangers of
Oh yeah, I've done that since I've been home.
Oh, now do you
but they
have
need
any
to pay her
YouTube
for
channel
doing it.
or anything that you put videos out on or any social media?
Well,
We're gonna set it up.
Well, I can work on that. I can work on that. Yes.
All
We're
right.
gonna set it up.
The
That guy
moment you
thinks I
do,
just meant we could.
let me know, because we will pump it, we will push it, we will get your out, because I want your story to be heard. Actually, I just want to give you a big
Thank
hug
you.
and tell you I'm so sorry for all the crap you had to go through. That is just it's not right.
And tell me this: you want to punch Joe Biden and John Lewis and Maxine Waters in the face for passing a law that did that to her. And Hillary Clinton, punch her in the face too.
Yes. Don't forget, you're a super predator.
It's so excited. Look how he puts his hands on those kids. Those aren't his children.
No, but
They ain't
he's
here.
listen and everything. Listen, we gotta understand, Joe Biden represents a spiritual disconnect in humanity. Any man,
He looks like a vampire with a receding hairline.
he's Count Wacula. You know, I mean, we gotta understand these people crave money and power because that's how they get their nookie. That's how they get their kids to act in line. That's how they get the respect of their so-called neighbors. It's because of their power. That's why they're not giving that shit up. That's why, we just did a show with Judge Joe Brown and brother Alton Maddox, and I asked him at the end of the show the reparation question. The reason why it ain't coming down is because it's who's gonna know who to give it to, and who's gonna pay for it. And they're not going to pay for it. It's $14 trillion. Hold on, your phone's messing up, Doctor. Hold on, having a little, and this is not unusual, a little technical difficulties, folks, but it'll come right back. All right.
Never been in this? Nothing. All right. Oh, this is not as good. When you're rolling in the welfare discount store, okay. Yes, I am. Y'all hear me?
Yeah, a little bit. Now, what?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I repeat. All the people that think I'm bougie, no, not exactly. So we're in the welfare discount store where you can get stuff for 2 pennies, and I pick up pennies. Shoot, I pick up pennies like Joe Biden pick up children. Okay, that's your penny. I gotta touch it, just like Joe Biden. Your child is underage. You know what Joe Biden's gonna do?
There'd be no children left untouched if Joe had it his way. And that might be his catharsis.
You mean not untouched? Not untouched. You mean F-U-C-T. Did you hear about that word? Because you can say fuck, F-U-C-T, and that's not obscene.
These wordplays. I tell you what, these wordplays that we got going on now.
Oh, and you know what? I have a say. I'm gonna do it on your show. I have something to say to Booty Check. Okay, we want reparations, not rectamations. Okay, okay, reparations, not rectamations. Rectamations. Right?
That name. Who would think of a name? You know, think about
And
yourself
he's
around.
nasty. He's nasty. He's nasty. He looks like Eddie the Munster with AIDS. He can't be a black folk. Better not go for that. All the black women that have called black men faggy and all this kind of stuff, don't run after him. Be consistent. You don't like folk LGBTQ, then you can't like Booty Check.
I wonder did his booty write a check his ass can't cash.
Well, it's cash. Look, he's with somebody. And I'm hoping that they're not trying to, can you imagine putting axle grease on the little boy that they got? Let me tell you, and they probably gonna get one. By the way, just to tell you how nasty this culture is, you heard about the big Navy thing a couple of days ago where they spied up and down on the big symbolic penis at the Naval Academy? This is real talk. They put axle grease, they all try to climb up the big symbolic dick, and whoever gets to the top gets to be seen as an important person.
Wow.
Mm.
Talk about
I'm not lying.
Oh
No, you mean the pony riding you. In fact,
No.
oh, look at you, little drug dealer. Don't be so obvious. That's the thing with that drug dealer just go by us with the most obvious car. You wonder why the police stop you? It's because you look strange. Come on, just have a more basic car. I mean, the windows are so black, you think you're out in space looking at the car.
You see the star fields in it? If we could change, what's the one political thing we could do, and this is to both of you, that we can change the president course immediately, not in years. I'm talking about who do you think we should be voting for on a political national level?
That's easy. That's easy. Black people need to leave the Democratic Party. 100% black folks just walk off one day and form their own party. Leave the Democrats. And for the Republicans, there's so few black Republicans, they don't really matter. If black folks left the Republican Party, and if black folks had a truth, they need to have a truth or dare thing with all the black leaders. That's right. And anybody that's dirty, that's lied, that's betrayed the community, they'll have to be forced to come out and confess their crimes to the black community or face repercussions. I'm telling you. Can you imagine? Maxine Waters can't come to the tribunal with her wig on. You gotta come with your hair natural. I snatch that thing off her head. I would snatch Maxine Waters' wig. I would snatch that thing. I don't care if she got a crazy glue. I will snatch Maxine Waters' wig off. I will rip it off. I will break that thing. Sure, I'm right. I praise the Lord. I would take Maxine Waters' wig off. I would snatch it off and throw it and dunk. I would go up to. I can't even play basketball, and then I would dunk it. Yes, I would. Come on, don't you feel like that when you see her? I'm serious. She does look like Count Chocula.
Well, when you said you snatched a wig up and dunk it, I thought, what a better place for a wig on a basket head.
I'm going to get all my black popcorn.
Remember the cartoon Remember the cartoon Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Yes.
Have you noticed that John Lewis looked like a little faggy boy that wore the hat that would say, "Oh, Sabrina! Oh, Sabrina!" He does. And he would have his butt stuck out. "Oh, Sabrina!" with his hands bent down. That's what John Lewis looks like. That's what I keep saying. "Oh, Sabrina! Oh, Sabrina!" He does look like that. You know I'm telling you the truth. "Oh, Sabrina!
So, do you think that these folks are getting money on the backside to behave like that, or are they just doing this pro bono?
They, well, he wants the bone, but and he's pro for getting bone. He's pro for getting bone. He's pro for getting bone. Look, let's just do John Lewis and Maxine Waters. Maxine Waters is a millionaire. John Lewis is a millionaire. Most of the members of the Congressional Black Caucus are millionaires, and they advocated our people going off to jail for forever. What kind of sellout shit? Y'all switches. Let me tell you something. Something very immediate will happen. I'm telling y'all, if 100,000 people went to the Congressional Black Caucus and went after those people in person and overwhelmed the Secret Service people and ran them out of their own convention, that would scare them. We're going to get you. In fact, guess what? I have a praise report. You didn't see it. I didn't send it to you. But Elijah Cummings, and he's come a whole lot in folk other than his wife, because he's got babies with a lot of people you ain't married to. You know the little bald-headed one that looked like a Cupid doll on chemo? The one with the big mouth?
Yes.
Never does anything for his constituency. But did you hear his wife is alleged to have benefited from his position? His position. So guess what? There's a corruption situation.
Yes.
And I hope that they get Elijah Cummings, because when my cousin, Freddie Gray, are we going in? Yeah, good. When Freddie Gray was killed, Elijah Cummings marched with the cops. You marched with the cops and they killed my cousin? Elijah Cummings was so when they had this so-called enterprise zone and the rich whiteys stole all the money that was supposed to rebuild that city that folks were rioting in. Elijah Cummings did this. These people are paid off, and they all become millionaires, and our people suffer and they die, and they have nothing to show for all their suffering, right? Nothing.
Nothing.
Not a thing. And you know what? We get told, wow, we just need more blacks in Congress. It seems like the more we get in there, the more them turn on us and dog us. The more folk like Dorothy end up in jail for life.
More light folks pop up. The first gay black female of Chicago. I saw.
Oh, you mean Dykefoot? Okay, and she looks like Yoda. She looks like Yoda with the Jerry curl. Yeah, she do. She looks like she's got some Down syndrome. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you, this will still come out. She's a pedophile. She had sex with a girl underage.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell it. Telling her, she's a pedophile. Why do you think they back her? and her ugly wife. I was thinking about. She also looks like Captain Kirk with a tug nose. You know, Stargate. You know. I'm serious. This is Spock. I mean, yeah, you can see her, man. I mean, and our people put up with that.
Because
I was on the show. I think I sent it to you, Patrick. They put 19 gay people on the aldermanic board of Chicago. 19 gay people at one time? You don't see a conspiracy? No. 19? Why so many?
Because they are the new
Why not
minority.
just...
We have been replaced. You know how those white boys were marching down, we won't be replaced? We should have marched, we will not be replaced by a bunch of fairies. Because we have been. Our issues have become their issues, and they ran with it.
That's what we say. All I'm saying is, Screws will not replace us. Screws will not replace us. Screws will not replace us.
Can you picture a million strong black men doing that, marching down? They would,
It doesn't even have
that
to be
would
a million. You got to cut down. Y'all want me to cold it first? Okay. So, screws will not replace us, y'all.
At least those unholy ones. And you know, real quick, Doctor, once again, I know you told this on the show, but this is for the benefit of new listeners. What is the dangers, the real unadulterated dangers of anal sex?
Early death. Early death. Hey, Patrick, we had this conversation, and I went through and I told you that at least 50 people I know that died from AIDS. Off the top of my head. You remember we did the count?
Yes.
I got to 50 real fast. In fact, now that I'm thinking about it, my neighbor, next door, their son died from AIDS after being in jail. Okay? That's another one. I think we are 56 off our count. I know so many people who died before the age of 40. And see, and that's off the top of my head thinking. Remember I told you I work with pediatric AIDS. So the 10 or 12 kids I worked with, they all were dead within a year or two. That's 10.
That is so
My next door neighbor died of AIDS. By the way, my neighbors up the street, 3 of them died from AIDS. Okay? That's on my street that I know of. That's 4 plus the kids. So 12 plus 4 is 16. And it just goes on and on, the people I know that died from AIDS. And it's not just AIDS now. There's LGV, there's anal cancer. Did you put on your website the male Kotex so people can know that you can have Kotex now if you're a man? I guess that's equality. You can stick something in yourself.
No, oh my! I could not believe that article. I did not believe that article. That was just too diabolical.
And you start, and people think, I hate someone. I'm persecuting people. No, I'm not. I'm educating you.
You know how
I'm
many people
educating
understand
you.
the person persecuting is the one that's sticking their thing in this person's backside, ruining their sphincter and making them leak all over the place like a busted balloon.
No, not like a busted balloon. You know, remember the itsy bitsy spider? White spider? Right, right. Okay, no, let me stop. Let me stop.
The image, man. That is wow. This is, you know, the sad thing about it. I'm not saying that these people should be put in death camps or anything like that. But that's what they're gonna try to say when you say that what they're doing is wrong. Oh, you just want us to all die and blah blah blah. You're a Nazi, which they really can't say that.
Hold on 1 moment, please. Okay. What country do all the leftist people celebrate? They celebrate Cuba, right?
Right.
Cuba. Well, do you know Cuba quarantines all its gay people?
Wow.
It quarantines. I'm sorry. The gay people with AIDS get quarantined in Cuba. That's fact. That's a real talk. Okay. Be angry with me. You love Cuba, and they have free health care. Sure. And part of the reason they can manage their health care is you can't just sissiify and act out everywhere on your conduct.
Yes.
Okay. Now you didn't know that. I've been to Cuba. And they just had a little gay march. They tried to have a little rainbow march. It's funded by Americans trying to overturn Cuba, so they're using gay frustration as a means to bring down the Cuban government. And by the way, you know, that's one of the reasons that they don't like Chavez. Chavez wasn't pushing the gay agenda. He was actually trying to help the whole people. He didn't persecute gay people. I emphasize he didn't persecute. And he didn't celebrate. I will celebrate. Sing a new song. Celebrate. So, Patrick, when does your radio show come out?
It comes out. It's random. I don't have any set time because it's an organic show. This will be posted today. I'm recording this right now.
Okay.
This will be posted within the hour on my YouTube channel.
Oh, okay.
I'm on YouTube. You can find it under TPIMSR5.
Oh, okay.
And I'll also send the link to Dr. Short, and he can send it to you as well on your cell phone, so you just have the link.
Okay.
You like your white.
No, I got a live studio audience member at my foot, quite literally. She's learning her 1, 2, 3s, and she's playing this game. And she's my 2-year-old, by the way, the youngest. And she's a daddy's girl. She's always up underneath.
I understand it. That's understandable. I got a great grandbaby here now running around. He's always up underneath.
Hey, you know what? I'd rather them be up underneath me than Joe Biden.
He's a joke be under you.
You know, I want to.
You can try to control with him. You can really get the throne. Oh yes, Lord.
I want to go on the record, Sister James, and I really want to have you back on the show whenever, especially like if you know, once you launch your social media platforms. Oh no, I'm sorry for that. Now the children are getting restless, but I want to have you back because I want to keep this in people's minds. See, if we talk about this one day, about helping our brothers and sisters who are incarcerated, we only do this one day, and we don't follow up on this. People, they forget about them. They forget about us. So
No,
I want to keep this
no,
in people's
you're
minds, if you're willing.
You're right.
Well, thank you. And as always, Brother Short, you know, I cannot adequately articulate how much thanks I have for you and all the support that you have given to the show. It truly is, and I'm not being flippant, historical. The things that you have said, the information you have shared, it's timeless. It's not just locked in to today's age. The stuff that we talk about on the show is in perpetuity. We talk about principles here. Righteousness versus unrighteousness. Selfishness versus selflessness. That's where we have to get our minds right. To quote that show, Cool Hand Luke. Some men you just can't reach. That's the way he wants it. That's the way he gets it. Well, we've been getting it wrong for a long time. And if we don't watch our steps, we're going to be getting it up the backside without the benefit of Vaseline. So, you know, we better take this
You mean
serious.
the rough side of the mountain?
Yeah, broke back. You know, you'll be
The rough
broke on
side
the
of the
bank, and
mountain.
then your back will be broke too.
And so I'm coming up on the rough side. By the way, those are my cousins. Those are my cousins from Carolina. That's my second cousin, or third cousin saying that.
Oh, stop.
You didn't know that?
No.
And this is Joe Biden writes that refrain. I'm doing just to make it in. Cause he ain't talking about heaven.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, do you two have anything else to share before we end this broadcast? We're going on about the hour.
You know, I want to thank you guys for giving me that opportunity to speak. And I hope I'm in a better spirit and mind and all when I talk to you again.
Oh, yes, you will be.
We got a lot of crisis. When you have a lot of crisis on you, it's like you can't really think straight. You know, you've been in that situation before.
Yeah, where you can't breathe. You literally can't breathe. You got so much stress out there. Hold on, before we go, Dr. Short, one more time, can you hit us with Sister James' Cash App? And hopefully
You break it up.
yeah, this phone is breaking up bad. I'm gonna re-listen to your Cash App. I'm gonna post it down in the descriptions. Please, brothers and sisters, I ask you, if you have anything that you're not using for your own personal bills, anything extra, do not use your own money. Please send some to Sister James and Brother Short. All right.
Yeah. And her cash app is $ capital D, the rest of her name Dorothy, OROTHY, capital M as in Mary, G as in Gaines. That's hers, and mine is I think you know mine. Keep it out there.
Yes, I have yours.
Keep it coming. Somebody bless me. See, I got to call someone now because they're supposed to bless me. If they bless me enough, I can slip some to Dorothy. That is my character. If I get something today, I can do something with her.
Yes.
So we'll see. Okay.
Yes. You know.
Let me let you go. And I just want you to be of good cheer. Be of good cheer. And one other thing I want to say to people. It is not impossible for us to achieve freedom and justice, but it will require collective sacrifice.
Yes.
It can't just be born. Dorothy can't be the only black woman activist in Alabama fighting. Okay? You need other people. If you don't want to get out there, the easiest thing you could do, this is what white folks who are cowards do. They write checks. They fund the people that fight. My friend with the multi-million-dollar medical firm in North Carolina, I told him, you've given all this money to white lawyers who betrayed you, but you couldn't put a few dollars on some folks black who would have fought for you. Okay? Certain people like fighting for justice, so it's not a big thing.
Uh-oh, your phone went out.
Oh, no, it didn't. I'm right here.
Okay.
It's going to do this, but so we got to invest in our white folks put all their money in the church. What do they do?
Yes. Like I always
They
say,
put their money in the
if you don't want to fund your own liberation, don't pitch a bitch when you get no liberation. So, I guess with that being said, y'all, I'm going to end the show. I'm TruePowerIsMine. This has been TPIM SR Live. Today's date, May 21st, 2019, the year of our Lord. As always, live your life without hatred, without envy or greed. Live it with integrity. And as always, let's try to be kinder to each other. Peace. Hey, everybody. Thank you for watching the video. This is TruePowerIsMine. As always, live your life with integrity, without hate, without envy, and or greed. Peace. Also, support me on Patreon. Patreon /join/TruePowerIsMine. I'm out of here.